Ladies and gentlemen, Healthy Criticism here. Today I'm taking a look at Dynasty Warriors Origins. Now, before you come to this review for everything you need to know about Dynasty Warriors games, I just want to preface this review by saying the last actual Dynasty Warriors game I played was back on the PlayStation 2. I don't know, it was like 3, I believe, which, fun fact, is being remade and remastered or whatever. But besides that, I've played the One Piece spin-off and the Fire Emblem spin-off and some Gundam spin-off with some robots and Transformers or whatever the fuck that is. I don't know. So I wanted to play 9 and I saw it has abysmal reviews, and then this one was overwhelmingly positive. So I figured, why the fuck not? I haven't played a Dynasty Warriors game in fucking decades, what it feels like, and here we are. Now, this is my second attempt to this video because the first one did not perform very well because it dropped the frame rate abysmally low on a large battle. So I'm hoping to just keep the battle small on this one and see how that goes. I've also tweaked a few things on the options menu, which brings me to the options menu. And it's not my favorite. It's obviously kind of an afterthought for the PC. It has some settings in there. It's not incredible. First of all, forget using the mouse and keyboard on this. It's frustrating to say the least. I haven't even attempted to play the game on a mouse and keyboard. I have my trusty Xbox 360 One S controller, not 360, Xbox One S controller, that I've had for several years now. And it randomly disconnects, but it still works, you know? So we got some language settings here. We got Chinese, Japanese, and English for the audio, which is really nice. For the audio, for the audio language selection, I'm losing my train of thought. For the audio, we have music, sound effects, voice, audio, and restore and defaults. And then for the graphics, we have a few sub-menus. So we have graphics quality here, which is the model quality, shadow, foliage, effect, and ambient occlusion. I want to drop this down to medium so to help my recording setup here. Still running an old CPU. And then we have advanced settings, which is the texture quality, display distance, volumetric fog, bloom, lens flare, and characters. We're gonna I'm gonna drop this to normal. Just know that there's a lot of fucking characters on the game if you want it to be. I just don't want to ruin another video, so I'm just gonna keep it at that and kind of go from there. After that, we have some video output device, so we can choose. We got aspect ratio. Resolution is kind of a sad one. It only goes up to 1600p for an ultra wide resolution. I have a 4K ultra wide. You know, this is the first game that I've seen being limited to that, and not have the 2160p ultra wide resolution, which again is unfortunate, but what are you gonna do? You do have some other resolutions there as well. You have some display mode for borderless. You can do window or full screen. Combat UI layout is the default and the broad. You got dynamic resolution on off. For me, frame rate, I'm going to set it to 240 because whatever. VSync on, it doesn't matter if frame rate, VSync is on, frame rate doesn't really matter. Anti-aliasing is off, of course, because I have upscaling. HDR is off and frame skip is off as well. So this is the upscaling. This is where you choose your FSR or DLSS or XCSS. I have mine on balanced. I had it on native AA. So maybe that contributed to the frame rate drop while recording. It was fine on the video while I was playing the game, but it was just, you know, at fucking 5 FPS on the video. So we're gonna hit continue here, and we're gonna get into the game so I can explain to you a little bit of what the game is. Hopefully do a small or a medium-sized battle. I'm not doing a large fortress assault again, but they are impressive. So this is the hub area that you have. This is the kind of the map area. Is it necessary? Does it serve a purpose? You know, that's going to be up to you to decide. However, it is here. You can press the select button to go on your map overview. You have a few fast travel points here that you unlock as you venture through and unlock new areas. These are your quest markers if you want to progress through the story. You do have some side missions here. Let me see if I can find some. Well, this is a medium scale battle, so this is probably what I'm going to do. And then you have some small scale battles that don't really have. Actually, this is a small scale battle. And if we actually speed through here, go through this gate, take this material, this is a medium scale battle, and this is probably what I'm going to fight here. And I'm going to show you a few things before I get into the battle. This is going to be your kind of a village hub area. This is where you buy weapons, you sell weapons, and you buy consumables as well. These are the weapons that I've unlocked so far. I got the sword, the spear, the gauntlets, which is my least favorite weapon by far. The wheels, which is really fun to use. The podao, probably podao, and the staff, and also the dual, let's see, the dual twin pikes is my weapon of choice as of the moment. And these are the ones that I have in my possession so far that I probably should sell, but, you know, selling and buying doesn't really matter. This is the inn. This is where you go for certain events. This is where you get letters. Some of them have rewards in them, like these two. Right now I'm at the point of the story where I have to choose whether I want to join the green faction, the red faction, the green faction, or the blue faction. Like I said, I'm not a fucking expert. Don't expect much from me. I'm just here to show you what the overview of the game is. You can create gems here, which will help you through the battle. Let's see if we can generate this many gems. And the more you generate, I believe they actually increase in level and potency, which is really nice. Let's see what this will do. Yeah, it barely increases the percentages, but it does move them a little bit further along. This is the story if you want to have an overview of what's happening, like cutscenes and dialogues and all that good stuff, which is pretty cool if you're in the story. I'm really not. I'm just kind of skipping through everything. I just like the gameplay for these videos. Records. If you go here, you can see some of the mission progression and bonds that you have with people and so forth, and the weapons and the music that you unlock. Battle preparation, or if you press the start button, is where you go to prepare for battle. If it wasn't pretty clear, you got the weapon selection here, which is how you change your weapon. You got the gems. I have the one that helps me have a 34% chance to automatically block an attack from an enemy officer, which is pretty useful. This is where you choose your arts, which is going to be your special abilities. And let's see, have I unlocked? I have unlocked a new one. This one is a double spin. This is an ascension. I kind of go to them. Right. I'm going to get rid of this palm strike because I'm not really a huge fan of it. And this one is fire one powerful arrow. Okay, fuck it. I'm just going to do that. And then if we go here, we got the accessories. I haven't unlocked the second one yet, but I have that one to increase my attack speed, my attack damage. This is your horse selection. I have a really plain horse, but I'm guessing he's gonna get stronger as I progress through the story, or unlock a stronger one. And then for portable items, I've only unlocked 2 out of the 4, and one of them is a healing item. So that's what we got for that. Change of clothing. I only have this and this. I don't really like this one because it kind of looks like I have a really thick skin because of the texture. So I'm just gonna leave it on the basic one. And then the statistics here, if you want to see which weapon you're using the most, how many times you used arts, tactics, battles, how many your actual playtime. I think I've got like 7 hours in the game completely, but most of it is just gameplay. It hasn't been any like watching the dialogue, admittedly. I'm just kind of skipping through it. It's serviceable, it's fine. So in the hub area here, this is where you go to select your battles and your missions. I'm not going to do a main mission again, but this is how you can either travel through the map by clicking this stone here, or you can actually go on your map and just move like that. And one last thing I want to say about the gameplay is I have it on the easy difficulty, and in the easy difficulty you can actually parry all and every attack, even the red unblockable ones. You cannot do that on the medium and up difficulties, but I am 31 now. I just want to enjoy my games. I don't really fuck with all the challenges that come with them. So I'm going to show you a quick medium-sized battle. This is it right here. Hopefully the recording is not going to fuck up with me, but this is basically it right here. You kind of summon your horse if you want to. Oh, I just got fucked already. The reason why I like the pikes is this right here. You do a quick dodge, and then you do the heavy attack, and then you just kind of keep going, and you are fucking everybody up. I'm looking at the recording, it looks fine, so hopefully it's not going to mess up on me right here. Here we go. I absolutely love this weapon right here. So we're going to lock our camera, and we're going to try to take this guy down. And then if you do a perfect parry, you do a counter attack, which is really nice. And let's see if I can parry this. Do a special attack, because why not? And there we go. This guy's dead. Now, you may have noticed there's a couple of shields on top of the enemy. And I'm going to explain what those shields are here in a second. So, let's see, where do I have to go? I'm going to go here because I want to eliminate the catapults, I think. Let's see if I can... I didn't... Oh my god, these guys are fucking me up right now, aren't they? Get up. Oh, horsies. There he is. I knocked him. So, when you do heavy attacks, or if you parry on time and you do a perfect parry, or use an art like that, you kind of shatter one of the shields. And then if you do shatter all of the shields, they get staggered. And then you can do a heavy attack on them. And then you can do special increased damage, which is really, really nice. If it's not enough to kill them, then they will be pretty much banged to death. And it's going to be nice. You should try it. Let's see if we can order to destroy this catapult here, since we cannot capture it. The only bad thing about these weapons is that you cannot actually jump and do a heavy attack, like a heavy spin or whatever. But you can do this. Why would you want to do that if you can just do this right here? And then you take the point, and then you're good to go. So we're doing pretty good so far. Again, this is easy difficulty, but even in the easy difficulty, sometimes if you overextend too much and you don't have your allies with you, you're gonna get a little bit of a surprise, because the AI is not too stupid. It's a little stupid, but not too stupid. All right, here we go. We're deep on enemy territory right now. We're just gonna crush them a little bit. Let's see if we can do a quick art. Let's do the one we just bought, and then that was actually not the one we just bought, but whatever. This guy has a red shield, so it's going to be a little bit more difficult to get through, but we're going to try it either way. I think I have to do a perfect parry on him, but it's not as easy as you might think. Okay, here we go. Okay, I'm getting a little fucked. So one last thing I want to show for the battle is your, I believe they're called tactics. Right now I've only unlocked one, but you have 3 different ones that you can choose right now. I'm just going to do the volley. There's another one that defends you, and then there's another one that's called charge, and then you have a bunch of your people charge into an enemy and do a little bit of a damage to them. So he's down to... only, what is it, 2.5 shields. At this point, I'm probably going to kill him before I get to all the shields. Yep, he's definitely going to die before all the shields are done. So I'm okay with that, you know? Okay. He's a little persistent, but I got him. And then, of course, once the enemy officer is killed, all the enemy little soldiers are... disbanded, and they get the fuck out of here. So let's see if I can open this one and actually... Oh, the reinforcements have arrived. That's not good. Let's try to end this as fast as possible. But we're going to go straight to the main battle. So that's what I like about this. This is, even though this is a medium-sized battle, it's still actually pretty fun to do, and it can be challenging because of variables like that, like the enemy reinforcements are on the way, and they're going to go attack us from behind. That's what she said. You know, in the main battlefield, so that's actually pretty nice. Let's see if I can take out this enemy officer by doing a whirlwind and then do extra damage here. Again, he's probably gonna die. I mean, I have increased my gems here, and I'm doing a little bit more damage. Where is he? There he is. Is he trying to run? Where are you going? That's the disgrace. You should know this by now. Okay, my guys are gonna open up the door there. I'm going to call the horse because I want to get to these guys as fast as possible. So I'm just going to charge. And I'm back onto the I'm back into the battlefield now, which is really interesting. As you can see, I came from behind, and I am now attacking them from behind. Oh, okay. Okay, here we go. Let's get some damage going. So I'm saving my ultimate for some reason, but I'm actually just going to use it. So we do have the ultimate mode here. You attack a lot faster, you do a little bit more damage, and you are you're just a little bit more dangerous than normal. So especially your ultimate attacks, they charge up a lot faster. So you can actually... Oh, the guy was staggered, so I'm kind of hammering at him right now. That's it. All the shields are recovering from him again. So let's see if I can... I'm a lot faster. I'm a lot stronger. I am just much better than he is. There we go. Once the meter runs out, I am going to pop my ultimate here. There you go. That's my ultimate attack. You ideally kind of want to time that when you are in front of a big bad boss. But unfortunately, I was not able to do that in this instance. But we're not going to cry over it. Here we go. Send the whirlwind at them, because the whirlwind actually does stagger them very, very effectively. He's got gauntlets. I absolutely hate the gauntlets. So he is out of here. Okay, this guy, should I have jumped down? I cannot get back up there now, which is really interesting. We're just gonna go around. That's okay. If you hit B to cheer your horse, you can dash. And we're gonna get to the battlefield J, because these guys need a little bit of help. They're kind of getting fucked. So we're going to call into the volley and send it in here. Hopefully it hit the general. I'm not quite sure. Wow, that did a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. Okay, here we go. I don't know why I'm doing this much damage. I think it's because this is a low quality... Ooh, you shouldn't have done that. Let me get this guy. Get this guy. Okay, he's almost... Oh, wow. He's almost... There we go. And now we have Tiang Feng here. Let's close the gap. I did not parry in time. I did not parry in time again. So we're just not gonna parry anymore. Okay. Let's see if I can just do a few ultimates here. I'm kind of gathering my speed here, but I'm just going to try my ultimate attack on this guy and see if I can just take him out like that. No, I cannot. That's okay. I'm just building up for the whirlwind. And that should be... There we go. That was a parry on time. And he's probably staggered, and we're just going to assault him. It's enough to kill him. There's not going to be any hammering. This is going to be an execution, which is really nice. And now we have the clear of way to open this door and get to where we need to go. It's a lot of fun, this game, even though the resolution doesn't go as high as it needs to. I'm not gonna hold anything bad to it. I mean, I've been having a lot of fun with it. I am close to what, 10 hours now. The only thing I hate, that I almost forgot, is how close the camera is. You may have noticed, the FOV, the field of view, is terrible. Is it adjustable? Also not possible to adjust, unfortunately. Let's parry this. See if we can send a whirlwind in. Oh, I missed him. That's okay. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. That's okay. He's a little slow, so we're just gonna hammer at him here. It's terrible how zoomed in this is, honestly. I do not like it at all. Okay, there's the bad guy. There's the main bad guy. You know what? I'm just going to ulti and see if I can take both guys out. I'm just going to focus on this guy for now. Let's send the whirlwind in. Yep. There we go. Is he staggered? And he's fucking dead. He's not just staggered. Alright, zoom. Let's lock into the bad guy. The other bad guy. Where is he? Get back here. There we go. I wish the camera was zoomed down a little bit more. It's kind of a shame, honestly. There's not even a way to adjust a settings INI to change it, which really is, it just sucks, man. It's just there's times where you kind of get lost in the battlefield and you don't know what to do because of how fucking close the camera is. But that guy's doing some damage. But guess what? I'm doing a little bit more damage. Oh, there we go. He's sending in his goons. Let's see if I can use my battalion to kind of embarrass him into defeat. I'm not even going to do anything. I'm just going to let my archers kill him. Yep, here we go. I had to do something. Yeah, my main biggest complaint is, it's two big complaints that I have. One, I guess one of them is small and the other one is big. The big one is how zoomed in the camera is. I'm not a really huge fan of that. The other one is how if there's a series of cutscenes, it's just going to take a long time to get through them. You just got to skip 7 million things. And before I proceed, One last thing I want to mention about the progression is on the previous screen, I skipped it too far because I didn't get a point, but each weapon, the more you use it, you acquire a level up point, which goes towards your level, right? So I didn't really gain one right now because I didn't gain a mastery point on that weapon, but the more mastery points you get, the more attacks and more moves you unlock for that weapon, and then the more levels you get. And as you get more levels, you use your points to increase your stats, unlock new moves, unlock new bonuses and everything, and then also your horse levels up, and then you unlock abilities for that as well. There's my skill points that I acquired by doing my missions, and then this is how you get your skills increased. The more you level up, the more categories you unlock to put points in. So this is the Knight Errant rank, Adept, Expert, Master, Hero, and Musu. I've watched Mulan, I know what that is. So this one, step on enemies midair, knocking them off balance. It needs 50, I have 55. I'm gonna unlock it because that sounds pretty fucking awesome. So the more weapon mastery you use, the more levels you gain. Now it's kind of smart to use all the weapons a little bit because, you know, the higher the mastery of that weapon is, the more difficult it's going to be to actually get a mastery point for it. And that about covers everything for the game, really. It's fun. I've been having a lot of fun. I never thought I was going to enjoy another Dynasty Warriors game again, but it's I've been enjoying it. You know, it's hack and slash action. I'm not playing it for long periods of time. I'll get on, I'll play for a few minutes. I'll do a couple of battles, maybe 2 big battles, and then kind of get burnt out, and then be like, okay, put this down, play something else. And I just keep coming back to it. You know, I got it for sale. I think it was like 17, 20 bucks. I mean, it's definitely worth the money at that point. I'm well on my way to get like $1 per hour and then some. I know these games are long, and I'm at the point right now, again, if you see on the top right, on the top left, that I have to choose between all the factions. But before you choose all the factions, you can do all their missions. But after you do all their missions, the next one, I believe, you cannot change. So there you have it. I hope the video comes out good. I don't know what the hell is going on with all the frame rates, and there was an audio glitch. There was some static some static things that were going on with the video, but with the audio. But yeah, Dynasty Warriors Origins came out earlier this year. The full price is 60 bucks. Don't fucking get it for full price unless you're a diehard Dynasty Warriors fan. You've probably bought this already. But if you're questioning and you see it on sale, you know, pull the trigger. It's fine. It's good. I like it, and I hope you found this useful. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope to see you on the next one. Peace.